How's it going, everybody? Ewan Craig here for another weekly video. Just to start off this video, I'm going to let you know that it is 31 degrees, and in that case I am wearing a t-shirt just for the fact that I don't get reported on Facebook again, which happened back whenever I was living in Australia. Still have no idea who reported me or if it was multiple people, because it happened more than once, because I did make a video. I think I made one or two videos with my top off, which I didn't actually think was that bad. But onto the video, let's get it started. As usual, we will start the video with the birthdays for the week. I didn't make a video yesterday, so I'm not going to do the birthdays for yesterday. If your birthday was yesterday, hope you had a really good time, and I hope you've had a really good week and weekend with your friends and family celebrating. But birthdays today go to Ed Mosley, Hannah Rachel Stewart, Emma Greenland and Mark Freeburn. 4 big ones today. Hope you all have a really good time with your friends and family, and I hope the weather turns out to be nice for you. Just want to say a big hi and congratulations to Kyle Galbraith and your beautiful wife Samantha Galbraith, or Samantha Sinclair. Hope you've had a really good wedding. The photographs look spectacular. Big love from me out here in Turkey, and my mum says hi to you, Kyle. I hope you guys have a really good life together, and I hope everyone that was at the wedding had a really good time. You guys are a really good couple, and it was really good to see all your family photographs as well. So have a really good honeymoon, dude, and hopefully I'll catch up with you someday. As we are approaching August here in Turkey, the heat is increasing a lot, and it limits what you do every day. I don't go out really during the day. I'll go for a swim in the mid-afternoon the odd time. I don't sunbathe. I'll just watch YouTube videos, watch a movie, go and see a friend. But it's just too hot. It really is, and I get burnt in like 15 minutes. But this week we spend our nights out. So we do. We go out at night time when it's cooler, and shut ourselves away during the daytime. But this week I went out with some friends who stay at the same apartment complex as us. I went out with Anne and Ruth, and we had a big party night down in Oladenez. I arrived after I'd been to the gym, and then we're massively party bar called Enjoy Bar Karaoke Bar, and it was absolutely packed all rafters, loads of fun, families and all really enjoying themselves, and I got into the swing of it, and we're all up dancing and drinks were being passed back, and really good night. Went to another bar for a drink, and then we headed back to here. Went upstairs, had a drink with them for a few. I think we got to bed at about 4 AM, 4 or 5 AM maybe. But I had been drinking vodka Red Bull all night, which really isn't good for you, especially whenever it's so warm. And I hadn't been eating so much. So for the 2 days after that, I really wasn't well, which wasn't great, because the day after that was my good friend Adam's birthday. So I went and visited Adam the next day, and I was so hungover. I drank loads of water and had a packet of crisps, and I was just absolutely dying. So that was a lesson to myself. Now, after I've done quite a bit of partying here in Turkey, so I'm now taking an absolute break from it, and it's I feel a lot better now, luckily. So I'm just gonna take it easy and enjoy life a bit more. That takes us up to Friday night, whenever we celebrated Adam's birthday with all his family and another family which were friends of his parents. So that was really good. We went to Zombie Bar, which had Talk of the Town. If you've never heard of Talk of the Town, it is a drag queen show. Absolutely amazing fun, and really entertaining. You have a meal and you have drinks, and it was so much fun. The show goes on for about, I think it's 4 hours. I think it's really worth it, and it's only £20, which is absolute bargain for the quality of the performance these guys, girls put on, and it's the costumes, everything, and the singing. It's so entertaining. They interact with the crowd, and it's absolutely one of the best shows I've ever seen. And since Friday night, I haven't really done much. I stayed at my friend Adam's house on Friday night after the show. We watched some funny videos on YouTube, and then I came home the next day and I just chilled out as it was too hot. Chilled out, and then went to my friend's bar last night and had some soft drinks. Just still taking it easy on the stomach, you know, just trying to get my diet back. But what else has been happening in the world this week? Congratulations to Carl Frampton retaining the IBF Bantamweight World Championship, a world title. I'm not big into boxing, but congratulations on that, putting Belfast on the map. I'm sure all the fans back home are really proud of you. I didn't watch a fight, but I watched your interview, and sort of you didn't seem too impressed with yourself after 2 flash knockdowns, but you got back up and you fought through it and you won on points, and a win's a win, as you said. So congratulations to Carl Frampton, also to Scott Quigg. I'm sure a lot of people are asking about the Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. Scott Quigg's a British champion in the bantamweight division. He got a 2-round knockout on his, Kiki Martinez. Is it Kiki Martinez? Who I think Carl Frampton fought before. She knocked him out in 2 rounds, that's pretty good for any boxing match. You know, that's like Conor McGregor, 2-round knockout. So congratulations to Scott Quigg as well. The weather may be nice, and we all may be having fun, but I don't know how many of my friends do watch the news if they're too busy on their phones. There's not much to do here, so you know, I always have a BBC tab on my computer open, and if you even type in on your phone, it's really not hard. And you know, I know how lazy our generation is now because smartphones and all that sort of thing. If you actually want to know what's happening in the world, just go and search it, and you'll be absolutely shocked about what's happening. You know, there's still a load of people suffering from things like Ebola and other diseases. ISIS is so much bigger than you could even imagine. If you haven't heard that 4 soldiers were shot on American soil by a member of ISIS, and 1 police officer was wounded. And as one American guy said, this isn't about guns being legal in Australia. That is actually an act of terrorism on American soil. So if it's gone that far now, and it's, you know, that is pretty out there for someone to go to be in America, to shoot 4 American Marines and wound a police officer. That's absolutely crazy, you know. And you know what's going to happen next. That's people are just going to look at this and say, oh yeah, well, that's happened. But the governments really need to start doing something now. David Cameron, I think, said today that it's time that Britain, you know, got up and started fighting against these people, and that's good to hear. But we really need to see something going into action, and sadly, it does mean that soldiers are going to probably have to fight again. But it's that's why people join the army. That's what the army's there for. And that might sound terrible to some people, but if you join the army, you sign up. You know, you sign up for. You know what you're signing up for. You're not doing it just to sit back and say, I'm an army soldier. So I really hope that in the next few years that this really comes to a halt, because I'm actually starting to get a bit worried about what's happening with ISIS, and they're moving faster than we can even see. Things are happening right before us, and they told America, we will come and we will do this on your soil, people are going to die. And then it happened, and everyone's sort of been like, oh shit, this is what's happening. So if you have any views on what do you think should happen on this topic, private message me, leave a comment below on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook, or talk to me on Twitter or on Instagram if you want. Message me, talk to me about it. I'd love to hear your views on this, on how you think we could change what's happening. If there's a petition out there, if you want to actually look for a way to change something, go to change.org, sign a petition if there is one out there about it. It probably might be able to make a difference, so that would be great. Okay, so as we are in the middle of summertime, I thought I'd give you guys some tips on how you can stop yourself from sweating so much. It is mainly just to do with diet. You know, if the deodorant's not doing it for you, here's 4 or 5 different items that you can put into your body to help you reduce sweating. So number 1 would be water. Water helps. Drink loads of water and helps hydrate your body, obviously. And then low fat and skim milk. As much as you may love pouring whole milk all over your cereal in the morning, you may be adding to your sweat problem. Skim milk can get some getting used to after switching from high fat milk, but it will be worth it when you start seeing less sweat under your arms. Not only is low fat milk good for reducing the amount of sweat you produce, but it's also good for your figure. Number 3, calcium rich foods. Calcium, like other essential nutrients, keeps the body healthy and can help you sweat less. Calcium acts as a temperature regulator, so the more you eat, the less you sweat. Here are just a few foods that are rich in calcium: low fat yogurt, cheddar cheese, cottage cheese, cottage cheese, almonds, baked beans, and calcium fortified milk. Number 4, fruits and vegetables. That's me, Scrooge. You've heard that eating fruits and veg is good for your whole life. These fresh foods not only are good for you, but they are also good at helping you reduce sweat. Fruits consist of about 80% water, which is great for keeping your body hydrated, and they're easier for your body to digest. Grapes, grape juice, and tomato juice are all natural ways to combat sweat, along with any other water-rich fruits and veg. Watermelon, rock melon, mandarins, grapefruit, plums, all those fruits, really good, high in water. Juicing is another really good way for that, guys. Olive oil, number 5. Unlike vegetable oils, I cannot talk. Swallow. Unlike vegetable oils, olive oil works with your digestive system, letting your body use almost no effort to process it. Whenever your body has to work harder at digesting certain foods, you will almost always sweat more. Not only can olive oil help reduce sweat, but it also promotes healthy blood pressure and cholesterol. Olive oil is delicious and can be substituted pretty much anywhere you would normally use vegetable oil. And number 6, B vitamins. In order for your body to efficiently carry out more important processes such as metabolic functioning and inter-nerve communication, it needs 8 essential B vitamins. Together, these B vitamins are known as the B complex vitamins. If your body doesn't enough of these B complex vitamins, so I'm reading this off a page, guys, I'm not just making this up. If your body doesn't enough of these, I'm pretty sure I should say doesn't have enough of these B complex vitamins, it has to work harder, causing you to sweat more. Here are just a few vitamin B rich foods: whole grains, bread, cereals; proteins, your fish, eggs, nuts, meat, and vegetables: avocado, sweet potato, carrots, and peas. If you are looking to stop excessive underarm sweating, try eating these healthy foods. If that doesn't help, try using Sweat Block, guaranteed to solve all your sweating woes. Okay, so let's go back to this. And there you go, guys. So if you're having real sweat issues and the deodorant's just not cutting it, use some of those foods. And if that's not working either, go online and search for it. That's what the internet's for. On that note, guys, that's the end of this week's video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider giving it a like and leaving it a comment on what you might want to see next week. See you later. Peace.